Well, hello again. It's time for another round of, ready monkey? Doodling with Dottie! Doodling with Dottie and Monkey, because you've been doodling too, right? In fact, Monkey is really excited to show you what he's been working on. Remember, he said he was practicing on diagonals? Yep, he was practicing on diagonal lines and those other lines that were really, really tricky for him. And I asked all of you guys to practice those same lines because we're going to be making dinosaurs today. Monkey, are you ready to show them? He's been working really, really hard. Okay, here we go. So last week we did a pig, and Monkey, I really, really like how your pig turned out. Oh, look at his squiggly tail. That was fun. That was so fun. This is going on around and around and around. And then you said that you were really having a hard time with those diagonal lines. Those slants were a little tricky for you, but you pushed through. Good for you, Monkey. You made some X's. And let's come over here a little bit. And oh, wow, Monkey, look at your duck. Your duck has a great face, big old round body. And then lastly, Monkey created a barn. And Monkey, I noticed that you have something over here that I didn't create. I really like how you came over and you decided to add your own thing. Would you tell us more about it? I wanted window shutters for the top of my barn, and I just made some rectangles, and then I just went dash, 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 side, 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 side. I made some horizontal lines. Yes, you did. And he made some grass in the ground, so that way his barn wasn't looking like it was flying in the air. Good job, Monkey. Now today, remember I said we're going to be creating dinosaurs. We're going to be making a dinosaur with spines, zigzag or triangular spines, and then a T-Rex. And you're going to do a great job. I know it. And I really appreciate that you've been practicing. Have you guys been practicing too? I think they have. Because we're just going to keep practicing and we're just going to keep doodling. We're going to doodle in January and February and March. And those dates that are going to be coming up for Doodling with Dottie, we're going to be doing pets. And we're going to be doing insects. What could we be doing with those? And then the last we're going to be doing is one that I'm really, really happy to do is facial expressions. So we're going to be going over the round head and then maybe eyebrows. And what eyebrows mean when it comes to emotions. Very exciting. Let's get started. So Monkey, I'm going to have you come over here so you can create with your own paper. And Monkey told me he really wanted a large paper because today we're going to be creating dinosaurs and he wanted enough room to be able to fit his dinosaurs in there. Now, are you ready? Do you have your paper? Do you have your writing utensils or drawing utensils, whether it be crayon, marker, pen, pencil? Monkey's going to go over and get his. And Monkey, what color did you decide to create with today? I want to create with blue. Blue. All right. I'm going to get you over here and then you guys, we can get started. All right, Monkey, there you go. I am back and I chose to use a black marker today because I want to color mine in a little differently later after the video. Here we go. Do you remember how we divide our paper? So I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to go straight down with a long, do you remember which line that is? Vertical line. Then I'm going to go to the middle, and I'm going to go across and divide it into a long horizontal line. And up here in the top left, I'm going to be beginning with zigzags. So zigzags go like this. They're like many diagonal lines all together. They go in a continuous line. It's just a zigzag line. So we start here, and we're gonna go up, slide down, up, slide down, up, slide down. And it's kind of like going up a slide, down a slide, up a slide, down a slide. How many of you guys like to climb up a slide? Think about your utensil and your fingers making their way up a slide and then wee sliding down. We're going to start up here at the top, and we're going to remember, climb up the slide, go down the slide. Climb up the slide, go down the slide. Climb up the slide, go down the slide. So there is our zigzag line. We're gonna do it one more time. Here, go up the slide, down the slide, up the slide, down the slide, up the slide, down the slide, up the slide, down the slide. Now I made big zigzags. You can actually make different zigzags. I'll just show if you want to do it with me, that's all right. But I'm going to go smaller. Up the slide, down the slide, up the slide, down the slide, up the slide, down the slide, up the slide, down the slide. And I can even go faster. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And once you get that motion, you'll be able to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So there are our zigzags. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to create triangles. And triangles have I'm going to draw a little circle right here, a dot up at the top. So remember, I want us to have enough room to make more than one. You got to think about your space. Do I have enough space to create what I want to create? Have I left enough room? So right here, and then I'm going to go down the slide that way. And then I'm going to go back up to my circle, and I'm going to go down the slide the other way. And then I'm going to go to the bottom, and I'm going to create a horizontal line across, connecting the three lines. Triangles have 3 points. 1, 2, 3, and 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. Now let's do that again. Got your dot, and then we're gonna go slide down to my left and back up to the top and slide down to my right, slide down to my right. And then I'm gonna go on the bottom. I'm gonna do that horizontal line across to connect the 2 lines. We're gonna do one more right there. And slide down to the left, slide down to the right, and a horizontal line across to connect them. Got my 3 triangles. Now, are you ready to create our first dinosaur? And I have to think about this. My dinosaur is going to have a long neck and a long tail. So I've got to give myself enough room. And he's going to be kind of a tall dinosaur. So I want his head to come right over here so I can give him enough space to be created. I'm going to draw an oval. A long oval right here. And I'm gonna create one long line to about right there. And then I'm going over to the side and giving myself some space. I'm gonna create another long line. So let you guys catch up. So we've got our long circle, which is called an oval. Kind of looks like a grape or an egg. Then we've got our long neck, which we've drawn two lines, which looks like the shape of a long rectangle. Now we're going to make a curved line. And together, the curved line and connecting the horizontal line creates a half circle. And that's the shape we're going to create next. So I'm going to go right about here. And I'm going to connect my first line and my second line. And then I made my arch. Then I'm going to the bottom and connecting those lines. And I noticed that, friends, you may have a hard time seeing what I'm creating. So I'm going to take some of these books off. There. Now I think you can see a little bit better what we're creating. Oh, nope. We're going to be missing some of his tail, aren't we? There, now you have enough space and I have enough space to see. Also, all right, so we've got our head, our neck, and our body. Now, what is this dinosaur missing?
He's missing legs.
He's missing legs. So we're gonna go right here to the edge, and I'm gonna make a straight line down, a vertical line. I'm going to do another vertical line right there, and I'm going to close it off. Do another set, another leg, and so down, down, across. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to go down, down, across. So vertical down, connect them at the bottom, close it off, and then last leg down, down, close it off. And the very last thing I'm going to be doing with this part of the body is he needs a tail. This dinosaur needs a tail. So I'm going right here on the very end, and I'm going to be creating a kind of like a long triangle shape. So a long triangular shape right here. Right there. Now I'm ready for my zigzags. So we're going to be making zigzags right here, and I want to go slowly because I want to make sure I get all the zigzags and really think about as I'm creating how it's going, how I want it to be. So I want to start right here with this zigzag right on the top of the head. I'm going to diagonal, but I'm going up the slide, down the slide, 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 up the slide, down the slide. So I've got my first set. And one of the reasons too that I wanted to think about how I was creating is because in my mind what I want to do is I want my zigzags to be larger right here, and then as I go down the tail I really want them to be a smaller zigzag because I want smaller triangles. Ready now? And I'm going big, one zigzag, two zigzags, three zigzags, and then they're going to get smaller, 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 color. Did you see? I did large, medium, and then they got small. So large, medium, and small. And while you guys are waiting to join me, I really like Monkey's idea of making sure that there's extra and that I want my dinosaur to be flying. So I'm going to give him a ground to stand on. There we go. Now he has a ground to stand on. And my dinosaur is missing something to see with. He needs eyes. I want my dinosaur to have a large, round eye. You can decide the size of eye you want. And then I want another circle inside that one. And I'm going to color that smaller circle in. And I left a little white spot in the middle of that one, just because I like that. I could just color it all in. I could do a smaller size. You guys think about and practice what size eyes you like. Then I wanted my dinosaur to smile. And as I'm looking at my dinosaur, I just want one more triangle. There, I like that.